Hey guys, so on my previous video, I talked about how out of nowhere Juma Lokole is taking back every little thing that he said about Prissy and Jux on the interview that he did barely 24 hours. When I say barely, yes, exactly barely 24 hours. And all this started, I think, when, first of all, I think somebody called Juma Lokole to order, and that is after JP fans went on Wasafi's comment section and they were flooding with calling out Diamond Platnumz. They were not even going in on Bichkole, okay? They were going in on Diamond. They were saying things like, oh, Diamond, is this the friendship? What happened to loyalty? Why allowing your employees to disrespect someone like that? Talking about private issues, which they don't even have evidence of what they're talking about. Well, even if they did, I believe since Diamond and Jux are friends, the employees should be a little bit careful with how they trade, towards their boss's friend. Well, that happened. Of course, we saw them pull down the video. Of course, the damage was already out there because blogs were talking about it, reposting, different people are making assumptions of, they were trying to, some of it were a little bit disrespectful, people are making judgments, and the story was already out there. So what happened is, Juma Lokole today came out and saying not only that Prissy is not pregnant, but this
ilikuwa inamtosha zile pesa kuja kuanzisha mradi, au angekuja angejenga.
Umeona finali
dukani pale sasa hivi duka nimekuelea, unaona sasa ndio mnampoza badala ya kuja kumcheka.
Acha mawazo ya kimaskini. Wewe unajuaje kama pesa amemaliza? Wewe unajuaje kama pesa amemaliza? Sasa nikwambie. Wewe
unajua kama Juma, kama kwa habari ambazo nimezipata kwa kutoka kitabu cha Umbea, Juma Jux ameenda kuchukua mkopo wa milioni 500 kwa ajili ya kufanya shughuli. Wewe unajua?
Sawa, Adija tu.
Sasa hizo si akili za kitoto. Zile hela singefanya mambo ya maana.
Ndoa yake ni mara moja.
Nampoteza mwenzi wako, anapoteza bwana.
Tulikubaliana kuna sherehe hizo tatu kwenye maisha. Kuna kuzaliwa,
sisi tupo,
kuna kuoa ama kuolewa,
ama kufa.
Nyie mnamshauri vibaya kaka. Ni pole kadi basi ndo mfurahi.
Okay guys, so that was basically Juma Lokole ranting, talking about how Juma Jux, he's broke now. He took a loan of almost 500 million Tanzanian shillings, and to impress Prissy's parents, instead of taking that money and investing it on his business, and now he's close to closing down the business, or he even at some point say the business, the clothing line is shut down, there's no operations there because Juma Jux squandered all the money and pumped all the money into the wedding trying to impress. I'm like, okay, Juma Jux, okay, Juma Lokole, that is, Bichkole, that is, even if that were true. Don't you think that someone may be doing that with a reason? Because what he did, if indeed we're going with Bichkole's notion, it's bearing fruit, because off of the wedding, he's gaining something. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's listen to more.
Na Juma Jux bwana. Mimi jamani. Kuchoka na kunenepeana. Juma Jux nimeonyeshwa kiasi chake cha fedha ambacho anamiliki. Hajakopa.
Toka hapa na kuzimia maji. Toka.
Kwenye ukweli nasema ukweli. Hajakopa.
Toka. Muwe.
Point, even the co-hosts were like, bro, are you okay in the head? Are you okay? But somebody might be shocked and say, this is supposed to be a media house. They're supposed to spread accurate information. Why are they throwing words anyhow? But I'm like, that is typical Tanzania media for you, okay? Let's listen to more of this before transfer. That was him now claiming that Juma Jux is so rich after saying that Juma Jux was broke yesterday. Let's listen to this more and then I'll translate all together.
Juma Jux ana hela ambayo anayo kwenye account yake ya benki.
Astaghfirullah.
Ana B zaidi ya B.
Toka hapa.
Kwani nawaambia?
Itoshe kusema vipi na
Tulia
tumsikize Babuidi.
Wanasema almunafikuna thalatha. Alama za mnafiki ni ngapi?
3.
Jamani, Juma hajakopa, nimeona kiasi cha fedha ambacho anamiliki. Jana nimetoka sehemu.
Lokole tukupumzisha mdomo wazi wewe.
Tunakupumzia hata tukifunga hivi.
Sasa niwaambie kitu kimoja. Mimi nataka nishangae. Nyie mnasema Juma Jux kafanya nini wakati Juma Jux katuzwa madola kule Nigeria?
Sisi tumesema.
Wewe unasema. Sisi tumesema huyu. Eti bwana Heri, kwenye mtandao ulimwona nani akisema hayo mambo?
Juma nimemuona, lakini sasa udugu jamaa. Guys, don't then turn around and say that Juma Jux is so rich that someone showed him, I wonder who, Juma Jux's bank account, and he saw the amount of money that Juma Jux have, and Juma Jux is rich. At some point he said he's a billionaire in Tanzanian currency. Of course, I don't know how much that is in Naira, on Kenya shillings, or in dollars. And that is what he said. And at that point, at some point, I was looking at him. His body language was not even matching. Like, in the comment section, I think they will lock the comment section because JP fans are still going in on them, both on Instagram and also on YouTube. They're like, did somebody threaten you? Is this supposed to be a credible media house, or did somebody put you to this and then they realize that it's backfiring on them? It's just weird and crazy. And I think that if one day, and God forbid, the relationship between Juma Jux and Diamond shake up a little bit, this will be one of the real reasons, because now everybody's looking at Diamond like, bro, why is your employee so comfortable discussing something so private about your friend? You know what I'm saying? But at some point, I don't know if Diamond allowed them to do it. He doesn't caution them.
Tajiri Penny, umekuwa boss, umekuwa tajiri, basi uwe tajiri mara 18.8. Happy birthday Penny wangu, cha upole wangu, ila ni mkorofi.
Tell me how you all feel about it down the comment section. Juma Jux, after saying all the things that he said yesterday, and now backtracking and saying that, oh, he's rich. Yesterday you say he wasn't rich. You're making the media house look even stupid. Not him, but the media house. Because when people are reporting, they're talking about this in a media setting because Lokole said it on a media setting. It's not like he did an interview somewhere and he talked about it somewhere. Okay? Anyway, it's going to be an interesting day. Some are saying he did it because he wanted to be invited, and I'm like, if that is how you get attention, then I think he ruined the little chances he had to be invited in that wedding, because I remember him saying he need to be paid to appear. And now, broski, I don't even know what to say about this. Anyway, it is what it is. Tell me how you feel about it down in the comment section. Keep it classy. Stay next one. Adios.